GPS is GiGi's personal services. She's an RV expert with over 3 decades of experience. Visit thervadvisor.com today.
Little birdie told me I need RV advice.
Get information straight from the horse's mouth.
Little birdie told me I need RV advice.
It's Just Ask Gigi with Gigi Stetler and Tom Alexander. Now here's Gigi and Tom.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Just Ask Gigi. My name is Tom Alexander, and of course, as always, there she is. It is Gigi Stetler joining me, and lots going on. I know that we're super close now, rounding the clubhouse turn, as they say, on our social media site.
Where have you been? We launched yesterday.
No, but I'm saying I understand that, but the thing is like now it was a soft launch, right? But I mean, people can really interact and
no, they still can't. But the soft launch, we're live.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that though. It's not. We're not on the development side anymore. So if you go in and make a profile and you say something, it's live for the whole world to see.
Well, there you go. I mean, no, I know it. I know it's soft launched, but the thing is like now people, like, no matter where they are, they can interact, right?
Yeah. So the only difference between, we're calling it a soft launch is because we didn't shout it from the rooftops yet. So just in case we have bugs or kinks or something like that.
Right.
But all of our members, which if you're listening right now, if you log in to your normal login, your RV Advisor account, go to the membership button where it says, on the top of the site, you'll see membership. Hit that and you'll have a drop down. On the drop down, you'll see dashboard. Go to dashboard and it takes you to the social site. There's where you'll set up your profile. So you'll set up your profile. You can create a group, make events, interact with people. You can make your profile public or private. If you're not a member and you want to join the site, you simply just when you just Google RV Advisor and go to the website, and it'll have you create an account. So you don't have to pay for it. So where it'll ask you what type of account you want, and if you want to have a free account, just click on the non-paid account, and you click that, and then that will walk you through the steps to have an RV Advisor account. Now, you won't be able to buy products at discounted prices and stuff like that, but everything else will be available. The social site is free. The magazine is free. So you can read all the blogs. You can do all of that. That's all free. So, but we have some really, really cool things that we're adding. I think we talked about last week. I think we talked about adding the troubleshooting diagnosing in the membership package.
Yeah.
So we're adding another benefit, which for a small charge, I think it's going to be $25 a year additional to your $29 membership, and you get the free legal club.
Yeah.
So that is well worth it, for $25 a year. Normally it's like $59 a month is what those legal clubs are.
Yeah.
And you have legal services on the go. So, and us in the RV world, we know we need legal services sometimes.
Yeah, we do. And so check out the Good Samaritan site, and social. Think of it really as Facebook for RVers. I mean, it's kind of a cool thing, and got hopped on and checking it out, and pretty soon I guess we call this the beta version, but the alpha version is like just days away, I think. I mean, we're pretty close on that. So
it's like I said, it's the same thing. Nothing's changing other than we're fixing our kinks.
Right.
It's just we just haven't made an official press release and announced the name and all of that
coming.
To the general public. That's what we haven't done. But
right.
You guys are all our testers. Anyone out there, to sign on as our testers, you'll be our founders, and don't forget you get the G coins too. So we're setting up that store.
Yeah, G coins are worth some really cool things. I mean, you could get you can get all kinds of cool services and gifts and everything else, and it's a lot has a lot of value. The G coins or the GG coins, and it's coins with a K.
we have a lot of our new sponsors that are coming on board that are manufacturers of products. You know, they're going to give us products to give away, you know, so we'll have a store set up basically that you'll be able to cash your G coins in, you know, there'll be different values and stuff like that. So it's going to be fun. So that is in the makings.
Yeah,
That's
lots of fun.
That's not built yet, but
Yeah, it's really, really cool. I know that the team has been working around the clock on this thing, and wow, hats off to everybody there doing that. You know, here on the podcast side and on the content side, we tend to live in a bunker, so we don't always get to see everything going on a day-to-day basis, but we're aware, you know, and our team over there with Jonathan and Lucas, those guys are amazing, and big hats off to those guys for bringing this to the finish line, you know. So it's congratulations to those guys and the rest of the team. It's really awesome. We have a couple questions for you, Gigi. We're going to do that after we come back from the break. She's Gigi Stetler. I'm Tom Alexander. This is Just Ask Gigi. Back in a moment.
Hey, RV owners and those thinking about owning. Want to maximize the fun and minimize the hassle of buying an RV? You need GPS. It's Gigi's personal service. Our $350 package gets you me, the expert advice, and a host of outstanding services. Visit thervadvisor.com.
We are back on Just Ask Gigi along with Gigi Stetler. I'm Tom Alexander. And as always, Gigi, we have questions for you. Randy writes, and he's concerned about pests. Pests. This is the first time. I don't think he means people. I don't think he means people knocking on the door 3 a.m. I think
those are pests too.
Yeah, well, that can be a little bit pesty. But I think he's talking about well, you'd mentioned earlier
unwanted pests.
We talked about raccoons before the show. Those kinds of things. Do you have any advice for depending upon where you are in the country, there's different kinds of wildlife, anything to prevent,
to defer the pests? Yes. Well, there's a couple of there are different types of pests, but wasps are very known to set up shop or set up house in your furnace exhaust, or your vent is for the furnace, because they get drawn to propane smell. So there's the mud daubers, what we call it, that you could put over the top of anywhere where propane will come through, and they have little covers so that the wasps can't get in there and make set up house. Also cucarachas and ants will come up your sewer pipe and up through your toilet. So keep your traps closed, keep your handle closed on your gray and your black, even if you're hooked up to septic, and just pay attention to the monitor panel. So when you're 3/4 full, or dump it every day or whatever, that kind of thing, because that will keep anything coming up from the ground. Because remember, when you're hooked up to sewer, got a hose down in the ground, you're in the ground, and you've got sewer rats and stuff like that, and then there's field mice that also kind of can get into. Just make sure your compartment doors are always locked and sealed properly, because they can get in there too as well. And they're always looking for mice, or always, and especially like in the fall and the winter, they'll eat your water lines, because they're looking for water. So air skirts, which is a fascinating new concept. Air skirts, it's a skirting that goes around. You blow it up, and it goes around the perimeter of the camper, and it keeps your pipes insulated, but it also keeps rodents out.
Very good to know. Well, thank you, Randy. That's a great question, and one we haven't answered before. But we have had some questions before about water damage. And Sally writes, she's concerned about water damage because she just got a new old unit. So, it's new to her, but it's old to the timeline. And she's concerned about what she can do to prevent water damage?
Caulking, 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 maintenance, maintenance, maintenance. Most likely, it probably at some point in its life has possibly have had some water in it at some point, because if someone that she bought it from didn't do any maintenance on it. But whatever caulking is on there, scrape it off and apply new, unless it was just done. But the roof, all around, every opening on the roof, the antennas, the skylights, the sides, even your marker lights, antenna, every single opening has to have caulking on it. Self-leveling lap sealant for the body, and Dicor for the roof if it's a rubber roof.
Terrific.
It is a must.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Sally, and thank you, Randy, for your questions. If you want to ask Gigi a question right here on Just Ask Gigi, it's info@thervadvisor.com. That's info@thervadvisor.com, and just put in the subject line JAG. That's Just Ask Gigi, and then ask away, and we'll do everything we can to get your question answered. We'll be back to wrap things up in just a moment. This is Just Ask Gigi.
The RVACA is a charitable organization protecting the rights of the RV owners. We'll work with dealers and manufacturers to ensure quality control is in place prior to delivery of an RV. Additionally, the RVACA provides assistance to disaster relief victims. Visit rvaca.org.
We are back on Just Ask Gigi, wrapping things up along with Gigi Stetler. I'm Tom Alexander. And of course, we want to again remind you about the new social site, the Good Samaritan site. And of course, we are testing everything out, and you're going to help us. And just for, I'll tell you, just for helping us out, we are offering a few extra little bonuses. And I guess you could say you can get some G coins, 100 more G coins, in fact, if you enter our contest. And it's simply what, Gigi? It's photos, right?
Yeah. So we have actually a little contest here in the office with all of our RV Advisor staff members here, and they are going to town. They are finding the best, cutest pictures, like old pictures of campers that, they're fun. These pictures, like 3 stories, one with an elevator, and one was a 3 mules pulling a stagecoach, things like that. Just fun, fun. So they've got their own little contest going, who's going to come up with the best picture. So we'll open that up, and let's, we'll have a winner for next week, and we'll post it. With their name and picture. So whoever wins and has the best picture posted. So you just upload a photo, on your profile, on your wall, and, and we'll vote on it, and let's see how many likes it gets and stuff like that. But you'll get 100 G coins just for winning the contest, but you get 100 for posting, and you get 100 for signing up, and you get 100 for your
win the contest. That's 300 G coins.
Yep. So if you win, you'll get an extra 100 G coins if you win,
right.
But you still get 100 just for posting it. So I want to see everybody there, and send me a friend request, because I'll be everyone's friend, and you could ask me questions right there on we have a live chat. So I'm sorry, it's not live, but we have a chat, and so you feel free to ask me questions there. I would love to answer them.
Absolutely. And help us build this social media site and make it truly the Facebook of the RV world. With you, we will get there. And
I have a funny story, Tom, talking about Facebook. So we just had, somebody had just called in the office, and a grumpy old individual called and started screaming at the receptionist that our ads, or RV Advisor ad, is on their Facebook wall, and they didn't give us permission, and they were so grumpy and mean. It was actually almost comical. I'm going to sue you. I didn't give you permission to post on my wall and stuff like that. So anyway, that's why people are getting really, really sick of Facebook, because I didn't personally post it on their wall. I don't even know who they are, but we obviously pay for ads, and if you know, I don't know where they go. I have no idea where they go, but you know, Facebook charges for ads, and so they called it spam, but it's not my spam. They need to take it up with Facebook, not with us. But anyway, that won't happen on our site because, you know, we're going to have ads, but it will not be on your page. It'll be off to the side, and it won't show up on your personal wall, you know, which is what the
That's
person
good.
was
Yeah.
talking about. So,
Right. Yeah, we want to avoid the grumpy old guy, call it, right?
yeah. I mean,
Well,
advertising is what makes it, you know, makes it possible, but you know, it won't be on your site. But you know, a lot of times with ads, there's things that you might be interested in, you know,
Yeah.
and you know, so but they'll be off to the side. You don't have to click on them and that kind of thing. So anyway,
very
hope to
good.
see everybody on the site.
Yep,
tonight.
absolutely. And help us build it out and make it as great as it can be. For GiGi Stetler, I'm Tom Alexander. This is Just Ask GiGi. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again next week. So long, everybody.
Bye.